The school told you no, and your heart sank. You asked for your child to be evaluated for special education services, and now you're being told, we don't think testing is necessary. Before you accept that answer, there are a few things you need to know. Most parents assume that if the school says no, that's the final decision. They think, the school must know the rules, maybe I'm overreacting, maybe my child just needs to try harder, maybe I should wait. And honestly, that's exactly why so many parents leave the conversation feeling confused, embarrassed, or powerless. But here's the part that many parents don't realize. A school cannot simply brush off a parent's concern without following a process. If you request an evaluation and the school refuses, that refusal should not just be a casual conversation, a quick email, or a let's wait and see. There's a formal step that matters. And if you don't know to ask for it, you may walk away thinking the conversation is over when it is not. The most natural thing for a parent to do is argue harder. You might send another email, you might explain again that your child is failing, crying over homework, reading below grade level, or having behavior issues at school. You might try to convince the teacher, the counselor, or even the principal. But here's the problem. Repeating your concern is not the same as protecting your rights. The better move is not to just explain more. The better move is to put your request in writing and ask the school to respond formally. This matters because time matters. If your child needs support, months of waiting can mean more academic gaps, more frustration, more behavior issues, and more damage to their confidence. As a parent, you might think, I just need to be more patient. But sometimes patience turns into a delay, and delay can cause your child from receiving the help they may legally be entitled to receive. So what can you do? First, I want you to make your request in writing. Don't rely on a hallway conversation, a phone call, or even a parent-teacher conference. You want to write a clear message that says, I am requesting that my child be evaluated to determine eligibility for special education services. Second, you're going to explain your concerns. But I want to be clear here. You don't need to diagnose your child. You can describe what you're seeing. My child is struggling with reading, failing assignments even with help, can't stay focused long enough to complete the work, is having frequent emotional outbursts related to school. Third, and this is the most important part, I need you to ask for the school's decision in writing. If the school refuses to evaluate, ask for prior written notice. This is important because it requires the school to explain what it's refusing, why it's refusing, what information it used, and what options are being considered. Fourth, I want you to become a record keeper. Save those emails, write down dates, keep copies of report cards, test scores, work samples, behavior reports, intervention notes, and messages from teachers. Fifth, be prepared for the school to say, let's try some interventions first. This is what I call the intervention trap. Interventions are great, but they can also be used to delay an evaluation. I want you to ask a very specific question in response. Hey, that sounds great. Can we please continue with the evaluation process at the same time we begin these interventions? This shows that you are collaborative, but it keeps your formal request on the official timeline. So consider your next steps. Depending on your situation, you may ask for another meeting, contact the district special education office, review your procedural safeguards, seek help from a parent training center, or even consult an educational advocate or special education attorney. Here's one sentence I wish that more parents knew. Receiving no is not the end of the conversation. Receiving a no should start a paper trail. To help you get started, I've created my free request for evaluation letter template and checklist. It's a simple 2-page guide that has the exact letter that you can copy and paste, along with a pre-send checklist to make sure you've covered all your bases. You can download it for free. The link is pinned in the comments below. Get started today.